especially the modular frames, I think are from... That is pretty freaking close for comfort. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory with me, Spacefish, and welcome to this beautiful, beautiful planet of ours on top of our beautiful, beautiful, massive Swiss cheese of a Megafactory. In the last episode, we actually got some stuff going up here at the very top of our Megafactory, because after setting a lot of stuff up over the last few episodes, getting oil from the other end of the map all the way here, getting it refined all the way down here on the other side, and actually getting some plastic out and some rubber and some beautiful amounts of fuel, we are today going to look at actually finally making some more advanced products. The first bit being the heavy modular frames that we hadn't made thus far, and that are quite essential actually in being able to expand our Megafactory, because they are what we need in order to go and build manufacturers. And then once we've got that one going, we'll just start building our Megafactory upwards, getting more manufacturers going in order to get some of those more advanced materials for the space elevator going, but also in order to go and make our first computers, which should hopefully be quite nice and give us the opportunity to get ourselves some even more fancy new toys than we already have, such as jetpacks or a bigger truck and a few other things in the mix. So very much looking forward to that. But just quickly, before we get started on that today, if you're new around here, and if you do happen to enjoy this episode, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button right down below. That would mean the absolute world to me. We're currently very well on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and every single person just truly does help out a ton. So thank you so much if you did that. And without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to go and get ourselves a tower up here, wherever that actually was at, just to kind of be able to set up that manufacturer a bit better here in the long run. And what we're also going to do was we're going to go and already set up that manufacturer. I'm going to have to see about the orientation, in fact. Maybe we're going to change it after the fact, so we'll just leave the lookout tower here for the time being. But the thing is, I do need to actually look up that recipe for myself once more for the heavy, whatever they were called. We're going to look the recipe up once more. I'm just going to get this manufacturer going as is for the time being. And I am going to just align it like this for now, right? Because, I mean, we've got the screws coming out right here that we're going to be using for it, so... I mean, we'll just make things work like that for now, and we'll see if that's fine. Now, the question being, if this is the right alignment, or if we do need to, go one further back. It does very much seem to me like we did it the right way around. Well, I mean, you know, kind of define the right way around, because it does also feel to me as though... that can't be the case. So we're going to try that once more. I kind of have the feeling we need to go one further back, in fact. So we're going to give it one more try. This is how we had it. We're going to do that then. If that doesn't work, then the thing is not really well done in terms of the actual length. Oh, no. Oh, this triggers me so hard. Look at that. Now we're over the line here, and we're behind the line there. And if we go one slot further that way, we are... over the line there, and not... Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna go back to the old way it was. I like that one more, but it still triggers me like crazy, the dimensions of this thing, I have to say. Shame on you, Coffee Stain Studios, for triggering me like that. That said, I mean, you know, guess it is what it is. We're spot on here now, but not really there. Okay, but what I did want to see was here them heavy modular frames. That's what we want to make here, after all. What we're going to need is going to be steel pipes, modular frames, encased industrial beams, and screws. And we do now kind of just need to check out, actually, where all these goods are even going to flow in from. And what I do want to do for that purpose, so we don't, you know, go murder ourselves again, which, you know just how much I love to yeet myself off the Swiss cheesecake, Swiss cheese of a factory, not Swiss cheesecake, but, we really need to put some proper amount of walls up, don't we? It's quite, It's quite mad at this point. But what we do need to see, and why I am kind of... Jesus Christ, that guy's actually really close at this point. Why I am actually looking from up here is because I do want to see kind of where we already have these conveyor elevators going, so we can kind of gauge where we can put them instead in the future. So I mean, we're going to need to get a lot of materials up here, and I do have a feeling that a few of these we need to even get up on this side instead. Especially the modular frames, I think, are from... That is pretty freaking close for comfort. Well, yeah, the modular frames is from somewhere down here, I think. Still loving that, by the way. That polished concrete looks awesome in my mind. Let me know still what you all think about it. I would love to hear from you down below in the comments. I don't think anyone has really told me what you think of the polished concrete yet, but I think it's really cool for the factories. I'm really tempted to just grab a ton of plastic and start doing that everywhere, and make our factory look a bit better in that sense. I think that has a lot of potential, but let me know what you think down below. And you know, until we can use the amounts of plastic, that's probably going to be a while anyways, because as we just discovered in the last episode, the unfortunate issue with plastic is that it's only being made when, well, the fuel can go somewhere as a waste product somewhat, and yeah, we don't have any place that fuel can go just yet, so that's a bit of an issue. That said, we do have the industrial beams here, and we could kind of funnel them out here, but what I'm a bit concerned about is that we do also have the modular frames coming in right here, which in turn kind of means for me, and Jesus Christ, we've got a lot of these again, we actually need to start moving a lot of them over to the space elevator so we can stack that up and already get a new stack manufactured. But what I'm wondering about then is if we would be pulling up the modular frames in a similar spot. So let's go further down. And this is where the modular frames are being made. Oh my god, I did not know. And we're all the way at the rock bottom. Beautiful. We really need some sort of different traversal system for this factory. Maybe like some hypertubes or something. I don't really know, but it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I think we fell down 2 floors, did we? Oh no, this was actually okay. Let's just crouch. Easy enough. And then we're going to go check this out. So, this is where we pull the modular frames for whatever else we're producing up there. And I guess if we wanted, we could just kind of pull them out right here instead. Which, oh god! This is like really also not a lot of space right here. Let's go and, you know, do that. Can I just help? Can I just slap a wall on here, like a, not that one, but a normal conveyor wall? Does that work? Feels like it, right? So you could do this, and you know, don't worry about me, we can always just build our way back around. We could just pull the elevator up here, which means that we would have that other slot free to just kind of move the industrial beams out, which would be nice. So let's do that. I'm gonna go and go to logistics, and we're just gonna get a Mark III conveyor lift going. As much as, you know, oh wow, does it not go up any higher, or am I too low down, is the question. Can we change these after the fact? Doesn't look like it, okay. So, maybe we can pull it from up there, or maybe this intermediate platform, we'll see. But this is where we're going to pull it from, so let's give it a try, I guess, and just going to build our way back around here, so we can get ourselves nicely back into the factory. The only issue here being with that of course, in the end, I mean, alternatively, we don't really have to drain this storage, to be honest. We could also just put it out to the side here. I think we're going to do that instead. I would rather just use the third spot on the splitter than draining my storage, because that way I do have some for myself, should I need it. Which, you know, I mean, some is like an entire stack, but hey, it is what it is. I think that makes more sense in the end. But what doesn't make more sense is the way that I've put down this conveyor splitter. It's triggering the heck out of me, man. It's just triggering the heck out of me. You know what's also triggering the heck out of me? The placement of this power pole. Oh my god! How have I messed up so badly on the placement of all this? That is unacceptable. Can I technically get away with doing a 2 or 3 hole conveyor wall? Where are my walls? Here. Let's try 2 hole conveyor wall. Doesn't really look that much better, not gonna lie, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm actually gonna switch this to, like, I'm just gonna go and put this on my hotbar, right? Yup, so there it is. Nope, can't get away with that. Okay. We are going to have a slight interruption in service here because someone messed up badly on the construction. So, let's go and pull all that apart, I guess, and set up a new splitter. Gonna have to be the way that it is. I was kind of really dreading doing that, but no alternative there, I suppose. So, the heck was that alignment indicator? Do you not all see the alignment indicator as well that I got from the left side there? See, this is when I get the alignment indicator, but this is where it needs to be. No, it's not even where it needs to be. Wow, okay. Don't mind me. This is where it needs to be. Is this now central? No, this is central, isn't it? I'm so... But if this is central, then why... Did I actually move it here, or did I not? I guess I did move it after all. Very weird indeed. Very, very, very weird indeed. Quite confused, not gonna lie, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. It works, I guess. Just gonna stack the modular frames that I got from that into there, so that that can fill up again, and, you know, gonna stack all those in there too, and then gonna hope and pray that we can somehow get that past the power pole, and I guess we can. Wow, that was some quick transport. Okay, so that's fixed. That's the thing set up, so we can transport those upstairs, and then we do now go and just carry on with the encased industrial beams, I guess. And then we still need steel pipes. So the steel pipes you also need to check out. As far as I remember, that may be on the same floor as the... Nope. No, no, no. So these are right here, in fact, and... The interesting point being that we've already got a way out for these. When have I made that? And for which purpose? Have I forgotten to make something, or did I just pre-provision there? I'm really confused now, not gonna lie. Oh no, wait, that's a forge thingy. Where are like my 2-component... Or was it in one of these? I really need to check that out. No, I'm really having the strong feeling I forgot about something now. I mean, we do have a way out, which is beautiful. We'll just kind of keep that in mind for the time being, but did I forget about something that I wanted to produce? No, this is still a foundry. Where am I? I don't have any assemblers on this floor. We'll check upstairs where we make the beams, I guess. What in the world could I have forgotten that we make with the steel pipes? Status. Like, status we're already making, right? Where are we moving those pipes out, or are we moving them out? And I'm like max confused right now. So we've got the steel pipes. They're coming out right here. They're being routed right there. Is there like an invisible lift or something? Or are we making these again separately somewhere else or something? I'm like, what is happening? Where am I making status? I'm so confused about this. Like, this factory is just getting too big, honestly. So much freaking stuff in this. So here we have the status. I mean, they're being made. Where's the input coming from? We're making... Okay, we're making the steel pipes separately, I guess. Why are we making the steel pipes separately? Who really even knows? Anyways, we've got excess steel pipes down below, which we can just route up, which is, oh god, nice and easy, and it's also always nice and easy to just fall to your death in this game. And then we do have the encased industrial beams right here. So, for this stuff then, we will go and pull out from this conveyor splitter a conveyor. Nope, not that long of a conveyor. We will pull out from this conveyor splitter a conveyor to right here. Get that routed all along here and all through there. 1 and 2. I'm just counting to 2 because basically you always need to go to two kind of steps inside one of these foundations, and then if you turn around, you're slap bang in the middle of the foundation. So, you know, that's nice and all, but that said, this one here I didn't set up quite correctly, so that one needs to be in the middle of that. Let's go and do this. Then we can turn that one right around there, and then we've got a nice route out for the encased industrial beams, which is nice, and that thing can already kind of pre-produce and, you know, just fill itself up again, which it's going to take it a quick minute, and that's all going to be rolling again, and beautiful, and we're all going to be happy. So, we've got the steel pipes, we've got the frames, we've got the beams, so that's all set up. Now we just need to actually pull things up. And for that purpose, I would really like to get on one of these platforms that are a bit lower down, so we can go and pull that elevator, hopefully all the way up. I really hope that that thing does reach high up enough, up high enough. You know, not the reach is sufficient off the elevator. So fingers crossed right there. I love the sound of this too. It's so nice and fitting. And, well, when we've got that elevator pulled up, and I've got absolutely no clue. Oh, yeah, right. No, never mind. We had to pull the elevator up on this side, I guess. Because we did swap where we wanted to grab it from, so... that right there, that's our frames. So, let's go and maybe build a wall first, I guess. If we're already here. May as well. Do the conveyor walls really look the same on both sides, or they changed that? I guess they did, right? Because the way that it used to be was that, like, the shape on the one side was different to the shape on the other side. It really triggered the heck out of me, and I was actually going to have to kind of turn like my whole Megafactory inside out in terms of the walls, or at least half of it, because I placed like a huge ton of them the wrong way around when we first started building it. And evidently I never did it, because, you know, who really feels like doing that? So, I don't know. I guess they may have changed that. I'm not going to complain about that one. Let me go though, and... really? Player is in the way. I mean, the thing is, I don't really want to build that in my face. Let's go and move this. Where the world did that just end up? Wow, okay. We're just going to go a bit outward with that foundation set, and we're going to go and build like a new set of foundations right here and get rid of that one. Just kind of need to snake my way around so I can actually properly place the thing. Okay, so we start right here. Okay. What I guess we can do will be something like that, right? And then that goes all the way to up here. Then I don't know what height we end at. Okay. What we can do is do that from upstairs. I'm gonna go pull all that down again. God, so complicated. I mean, you know, in the end we can make it work like that, but I did not know or think that there was an actual height limitation on those conveyor lifts. In the end, you know, shouldn't be too terrible. As far as I remember, you can just connect one conveyor lift to another. So we should be able to fix that for ourselves. There it is. And the player is in the way. Hey, nice. Right, so in terms of the height, this should be it, right? Looks good to me, rather. Yup. And there we go. Got it all the way up. Quite crazy looking, but it stands, and, well, let's hope it works as well. We could have, to be honest, actually gotten it in at, like, a higher level. We should have gotten it in at a higher level. Gonna do that again. I mean, the issue with the higher... God. Aligning it is going to be the real pain, but I do kind of want to get it in up here so we can just, like, literally loop it right to the left. Right to the left. Sounds good, doesn't it? But loop it, where am I? Hello? Where are the walls where I can hook in the conveyors? Do I change basic wall for that or something? Rotate, building mode, quick switch. No, like... The heck? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There were these conveyor walls where you could kind of just hook in the conveyors along the sides of the thing. Where'd they go? Help? There, this. Why is it called cheat? It's not a cheat. What do you mean? Did they actually phase these out of the game or something? Why in the world would you do something like that? I mean, look at the design of these things. That's actually different to the design of the rest of the thing. Did they actually phase these out of the game and I only have them because I've already used them on stuff? Please let me know down below in the comments. Would, you know, be very interested to hear about that one, because, I mean, if they did, that's a very questionable choice in my mind. Those are so handy. I really hope they didn't. It's like the only bit of structure I ever got into my Megafactory. That said, you know, I'm still able to use it, but I'm kind of worried that that may end at some point, so, you know, yeah. It's not great. It's not great in my mind. Right, in terms of the heights, I'm really... This or that, what do you guys think? Gonna try the lower one first. Ah, that's the right one. Beautiful. Whee! And there it all goes. Okay, so we did change that in the end. What I do need to do now, kind of just fix that, get rid of this, and put like a proper wall here and shit like that. Then we save some space down here, you know, in case we need to round something down here, so that's why I kind of wanted to get it all the way up in the first place. That said, we do have the metal stuff right here. Now, what we could sort of end up doing, we do need to... Do we need to go further down for that one? No, wait, where did we want to pull the next stuff from? I think that should still be in range from up here. The encased beams, basically. The question actually being... Where in the world were we going to end up pulling them from? There, right? Is that the encased beams? I can't see. I think so. I think I see an encased beam right there. I've got a gut feeling that that's the right one. So let's just try it out, I guess. So that is an issue. I mean, maybe not, to be honest. Because we can just bring it up to like here and get it in at a higher level as well. The issue then being that we would kind of need to either bring it around the other side or kind of just do some... We'll figure out how to do it. Maybe we move the other frames back down again because, well, you know, it turned out that we kind of need that space for these things now. We will see. We will figure it out. That is a bit of an issue, though. We need to reconnect this. Should have built the wall before then, but I didn't really know where it was going to end up, I suppose. So... Let me go and redo that one too. And, boop. Okay, now that should hopefully push those things right through. And then we can go to cheat, I guess. Ah, God, okay. And, we need a normal wall too. Put the normal wall there. Put the cheat wall there. Wrong way around. try that again. Boom. And then we go and move that thing all the way around here, move this thing all the way around there, and then we've got that. And how we move things past this, you know, it is the encased beams, by the way, so good stuff. How do we move the things past this? We'll see. Maybe we get this thing to down here, actually move this around here, move that around up there, and then it's all fine. And then we do also still need to get the steel beams from over here. But I think the steel beams part we will do in the next episode then. We'll go get that up, and then the task is going to be to actually get some iron from all the way down there to all the way up here, get the smelter going, get the constructors going, and actually get some screws pumped out of this. And then with all the materials routed into this manufacturer, we will finally get our first pieces of heavy modular frames, and we will be able to build more and more manufacturers as we go. So very much looking forward to that. For today though, I'm going to end it off right here. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. As usual, if you did, please make sure to smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm, and if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. But with all that out of the way then, as usual everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.